All right, we're gonna do a short addendum here to the landscaping and the fish. First thing, I planted some stuff over here. Thought maybe it would cover it. I planted a couple hostas, resurrection lilies. Those are the biggest bulbs. I had a whole bunch of those. And that is echinacea. I couldn't believe that Jewel told me that was an echinacea that they pulled out from out back. So that would be cool if that came up next to the tub. Yesterday all the plants went in. So the duckweed, it's duckweed, giant duckweed, and salvinia came in the mail from Flip Aquatics, who's like famous for breeding shrimp. He's like the top selling breeder in America, and he lives in Warren, Ohio. So that stuff, the duckweed and everything, came from Warren. That is water hyacinth, and it hasn't been standing up as it's been floating. So I just kind of a second ago propped that up there because I kind of want to be able to see it. But it's nice because I don't know if you can see the roots right there. That's gonna suck up nitrates like crazy. Same here with the water lettuce. Got both these at Aquarium Adventures here in Columbus yesterday, and the roots are just gonna suck the nitrates out like crazy. I put in some, oh, what's this? Did it come out already? Nope. I just put in, I don't know if you can see, yep, sticking up there. I put 3 big ones and 3 big Vallisneria plants. As you know, my Vallisneria are going crazy in my garden. I'm sorry, in my 29 gallon in my bedroom. So I put those in there, and I put 2 teeny tiny ones about that big that I pulled out a while ago. I've had them in the quarantine tank, just waiting for it to get a little bit warmer out. So yeah, I got the plants going. I did put root tabs underneath the Vallisneria, so it's not all natural. I can't help from tinkering. It's, I guess, kind of who I am. So hopefully those will just go crazy. They're practically indestructible and they self-propagate, so I'm just gonna let them go. I put the hornwort, which is that stuff down there in the bottom. You can float that, you can plant it. It's not a root feeder, it's a water column feeder, so I'm just kind of letting it go wherever it goes. I put that in, and if you see here, there's a goldfish out. If you see, that stuff's hornwort right there. Most of this is hornwort. Let's see, where it is. Where is it? The one that's not piney looking, this stuff right here, that's Anacris elodia. And so I put both those things out Thursday, Wednesday. Again, they were in my quarantine tank, and I just felt like getting them out here and getting them going. They're all melting back and stuff because it's cold, but most of this will come back, no problem, especially the Vallisneria. So yeah. There's also pothos. I took a couple of these. I had them in the filter in my bedroom and the filter in the dining room, and they've just never really done well there like they do in Evan's room for some reason. But thought I'd point that out. Later on, after I do the water change, the water sprite is growing like out of control in Evan's betta tank, so I'm going to cut some of that and bring it out and float it as well. So lots of variety here. Lots of variety. Get the horizontal view. Good stuff. I'm thinking about getting a camera, actually like an underwater camera, so I can see the fish swimming around. We'll see about that. This guy hasn't been charging and running as well as I'd liked it to. It lasts for a little while, but then you either have to come out and turn it on, or it's just lost its charge. So I may actually be getting another one of those, just so I can have one running most of the time and not always have to come out and turn it back on. Which kind of is a bummer, but you know, when I see that it's off, I'll just switch it out. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I put some goldfish in here too, but for the most part they're hiding. There's one down there that I thought was dead. You can see a little bit of orange there. I thought it was dead because it was underneath that leaf, and I flipped the leaf up and still thought it was dead. But then I was going to get something to get it out with, and all of a sudden it turned upright and swam back under the leaf. And there were two others darting around that they were hiding underneath here, and I thought I had seen them while I was planting the Vallisneria, so I kind of stirred up the filter a little bit and they shot out. So that's 3 of 5. I got 5. They're just comet goldfish, and literally 18 cents a piece. So I was going to be paying like 97 cents after tax, and then they gave me a 20-cent discount because I had to wait for someone so long. That was at Pet Supplies Plus. So I'm sure they're full of all kinds of rancid worms and, you know, viruses and bacteria and everything. But if they make it, I haven't been here to hopefully speed up the ammonia cycle so I can start getting the fish that I really want in. And if they make it, I'll deal with the you know, with treating them for the diseases and stuff later. It's that water is really cold and obviously it's not going to really get nice until this week, and even that's just up into the low 60s. So all right, let's move on. This is supposed to be a short addendum. Hey Jewel. Hi Jewel. All right, so we're going back here. Nothing new here. All right, backyard. I'm going to be putting, I can't remember what that creeping plant is with the viney stuff that was over there. I'm going to be putting it here and hope that it crawls up the fence. So I have 2 of those they pointed out for me. This is all the extra planting I did was the day after they finished. So here I put in just over in the corner. I wanted to save as much of this as I could, so I put in a oh geez, I can't remember now, but hosta and a couple lilies right there. And Mom, this is the stuff that was supposed to go to you, so I guess I'll keep trying to save it. A couple hostas, resurrection lilies, and that green thing I can never remember its name, and another hosta. I think that's another hosta, but yeah. All right, good news, they came yesterday, so Saturday, and cut down the tree. Yeah, so he says he's going to come back Monday and try to take the rest of that out. They're not probably going to be able to grind down the stump just because it's so close. It's basically just part of the garage now. But yeah, so that's taken care of, and because of that, go out here and peek. Because of that, I have a whole lot of wood now, including they saved some of that stuff for kindling. When he comes tomorrow on Monday, he's going to take away that brush, and those rocks are under there for Jewel. So that's good. And I believe that's it as far as an addendum goes. You guys have a good one.